In a serene landscape, snow-capped hills stretch as far as the eye can see. The quiet of the scene is interrupted by the roar of engines as 5 Pelican dropships and 2 Phantom troop carriers glide into view. As they approach, some of the warplanes break formation, darting towards farther-flung targets. Suddenly, neon-green anti-aircraft fire pierces the sky. Despite their evasive maneuvers, one Pelican gets hit, veering uncontrollably into another. From inside one of the ships, a frantic cry for help reverberates. An explosion ensues. Over the radio, a voice warns of the treacherous disembark ahead. As the dust settles, a figure emerges from the wreckage. It's Master Chief Petty Officer John 117. Without missing a beat, he hoists the formidable Spartan Laser onto his shoulder, a weapon both revered and feared in the gaming universe of Halo 3. While the Spartan Laser is a fiction of the game, the aspiration to harness such power is not. For decades, scientists, governments, and defense contractors have chased the dream of directed energy weapons, powerful tools capable of zapping targets from a distance. But recent advancements suggest that the dream may soon be a reality. Andy Lowry, a key player from defense company Epirus, speaks with conviction. "The hundreds of systems in the field, it's coming," he says, foreseeing a future where tens of billions of dollars flow into their production and operation. Epirus isn't alone in its endeavors. The U.S. Department of Defense is investing heavily, dedicating around $1 billion annually to directed energy weapons, aiming to counter threats ranging from drones to missiles. How do these weapons work? Lowry simplifies the concept. Imagine a weapon that doesn't shoot bullets but heats its target to such an extent that it melts or blinds them. That's the power of high-energy lasers. But there's another, the high-power microwave systems, which use electromagnetics in the air to disrupt electronic operations. Yet every technology has its limitations. High-energy lasers face challenges like atmospheric distortions from fog or wind, while high-power microwaves diminish in effectiveness over long distances. Thomas Withington, an analyst with a keen interest in electronic warfare, raises a pressing concern. In controlled conditions, they perform exceptionally. But how do they fare on a real battlefield, say in Ukraine? The U.S. military is on it. All branches, from the Army to the Marine Corps, are actively integrating directed energy systems for both offense and defense. At a recent demonstration in Arizona, Lockheed Martin showcased its drone-neutralizing technology, the Mobile Radio Frequency Integrated UAS Suppressor. This tech, along with Epirus's Leonidas device, has gained traction, pairing with advanced systems like Anduril Industries' Lattice program. The Air Force, too, isn't far behind. At a testing site in New Mexico, their tactical high-power operational responder, resembling a shipping container with a satellite dish, showcased its prowess by effortlessly disabling target drones. The Navy has been a pioneer, having successfully tested a high-energy laser aboard the USS Portland. They've already begun equipping their destroyers with directed energy weapons, seeing them as a promising means of defense against small boats and surveillance threats. Withington, however, remains contemplative. Will it replace traditional weaponry? In the near future, probably not. Yet, the Valley of Death, a term coined for the gap between technological development and its deployment, seems to be narrowing. Navy Admiral John Aquilino's words echo the sentiment of many military leaders. Bring it. With the Indo-Pacific region becoming increasingly pivotal for global security, Aquilino's urgency is palpable. If the technology exists now, let's use it. I'm ready to test it on the largest range on the planet. Big defense names aren't waiting around. Booz Allen Hamilton recently announced their high-energy laser division, Hellworks, launching product lines dedicated to combat vehicles. International interest is growing too, with countries like the UK and France showing keen interest. And as Raytheon UK integrates its high-energy laser onto an armored vehicle, the world watches, waiting for the next big leap in defense tech. While the Spartan Laser remains a fiction, the innovations unfolding in the realm of directed energy are very real. Withington sums it up. It's not about laser guns and death rays. The future? It's a big zap for directed energy weapons.